Now, let's join Jeff at the Truma booth as he finds out all about the AquaGo system.
We're here with Eldon Wood at Truma. And Eldon, you're going to be telling us a little something about a new product you have that is not it's not a brand new type of product to the market, but I understand that you have solved the problems and you're going to really hit it hard with this. So tell us about it. What is it?
Yes, so the Truma AquaGo is what we call an instant water heater. So we have in the RV industry, we have our traditional boiler tank water heaters, which have been around for many years, as long as RVing practically. Recently we have had new technology come into the RV industry, this tankless technology, which promised endless hot water. And it had this theoretical idea that you can have hot water on demand only when you need it. The reality, though, is that a lot of times you have this fluctuations in temperature, and it's sometimes difficult to get fine-tuned.
Yeah.
So what Truma has done with the Truma AquaGo, our engineers have actually developed really more of a hybrid of the two systems. The boiler tank provides nice consistent temperature, but at a very limited quantity, where the tankless gives the theoretical endless water, but it doesn't really provide the constant hot water. So ours is actually a hybrid of the two, where we have our patented temperature stabilizing mixing vessel. And what this does, this helps to remove and eliminate any fluctuations in the temperature, so that you, at the end of the day, you have good, consistent flow of 120-degree hot water coming out of the water heater.
120 degree, wow, that'll do the trick.
Yeah.
And this looks like the same general size as the current hot water heaters that are so common in RVs today, so I take it that makes installation somewhat easier?
Absolutely. Really, when we were developing this product, what we were looking to accomplish was to make something that's simple and easy to install for our OEM customers, but at the same time be able to address the concerns of the existing end user customer who may want to improve their water comfort in their RVs. So this is the same dimension as a standard 6-gallon boiler, 12.5 inches by 12.5 inches cut out. It's a little bit shallower in its depth, but it's quite simple to install even for the aftermarket. We have as well, for those with a 10, 12, or up to a 16-gallon tank, we have a special adapter ring as well so that you can swap that out.
Oh, I see. And is this strictly propane powered, or is it multi-powered propane, 110 volt, shore power, and so on? This,
with the instant water heater technology, it requires a lot of power in order to heat up the water as it passes through the heat exchanger. So the AquaGo is equipped with the largest burner in the market, 60,000 BTUs.
Wow.
And so it provides a lot of power to obtain that comfortable water temperature. But being true to our German nature, we also are very conscious about the environment and efficiency.
Sure.
So we've coupled this with our microprocessor control system, which regulates the burner to where it uses only the minimum amount of burner rate to accomplish to receive the temperature that you need. So to try and do this with an electric system would require far more amperage than what typical RV parks have with a 50 amp circuit. So this is why really for this solution, gas is the best.
I see. And I suppose because you're not heating a large tank of water, you don't have to have that much heat applied as long as if you were heating a whole tank of water.
Yes. So for example, the AquaGo has this particular model, the Comfort and the Comfort Plus. We have 3 different models. The basic provides 120-degree hot water as you call for it by opening the faucet. On the Comfort model, it also provides the 120-degree hot water, but it includes the anti-freeze protection for use during year-round. The Comfort Plus model, which is what this one is actually very innovative, because what it does is it heats the water throughout the entire hot water plumbing circuit in your vehicle. So the moment you open that faucet, you immediately have hot water and don't have to waste the water.
It's something like a circulating system where it's somewhat constantly, and does that use like a low amp draw electric pump of some sort, I suppose, to continually circulate the water?
Yes, so the 12 volt electrical draw on this is very, very low. And as you can see here, we've demonstrated the average length of a hot water plumbing line in an RV. And you can feel that it's quite hot.
Yeah, you can, and yet I don't hear anything in particular out of it. So it's not something where you're going to get an annoying pump sound inside all the time.
Exactly.
Not like the water pump that wakes everybody up at night.
Yes. Yeah. So with the Comfort and Comfort Plus models, you have two modes: the Eco mode and the Comfort mode. The Eco mode maintains a minimum water temperature in the system of 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so just above freezing.
Oh, okay.
So that way, unless it gets the system is at risk of freezing, it never comes on unless you open the faucet. On the Comfort mode, this maintains a higher minimum temperature of 113 degrees, so that the response time is much shorter to get your hot water at the faucet. So when you're in the Comfort mode, it acts almost like a boiler tank in that, although it doesn't have a boiler tank, really your plumbing becomes the boiler tank.
Oh, okay.
So instead of having 6 gallons or 16 gallons of hot water, you typically have less than half a gallon of hot water.
I see you got a display here, and there seems to be what's cold water dangling in here, and then on the other side, this is your demonstrator for the hot water side?
Yes, yeah. We're actually quite proud of this display because we worked very closely with the Louisville Fire Marshal to get approvals to use a functioning AquaGo in the stand. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we designed this. We actually have a refrigeration cooling system up top here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's closed circuit, and that's why when you put your hand in here, you can feel the cold water, which is around 59 degrees. And then that water feeds into the working AquaGo, which then makes the system hot through these pipes, and then it comes into the mixing valve here. And so as you turn on the hot water here, you can put your hand in there, and it's immediately hot. So you don't have to waste all of that cold water purging the lines.
And does this require any particular changes in the plumbing for the average RV? Or, I mean, when you install it in an RV that has an existing conventional tank type heater, do they have to add automatic mixing valves or anything in the rest of the plumbing, or do you just install it here and go for it?
The only difference or the only change in the plumbing system for the RV manufacturer is that on the end of the circuit, they'll then plumb in a return line.
Oh, right.
So because of this additional plumbing, the Comfort Plus really is not going to be sold on the aftermarket because it's really an OEM product. But the Basic and the Comfort models will be available on the aftermarket.
Well, obviously your unit looks a lot different than your conventional water heater. And this part over here with the yellow and whatnot, what exactly is this?
Well, Truma is always focusing on innovation. With typical hot water systems, you always have this plug that you have to open up to let the water out, and you have to carry your tools. So we developed, as part of our mixing vessel there, this handle that you open up. I won't do it now because, of course, the system is pressurized. But this folds down, and the handle acts as a trough that the water drains out of. It opens the valve as you release the handle, the water comes out, and the handle trough channels the water away from the side of the vehicle, so you don't get all the rust or water stain marks on the side of the vehicle.
So that essentially is part of the winterizing process then.
Yes.
Because we do have a lot of RVs that go into storage for the winter. So
exactly.
Very good. So you don't have to flush the whole tank with antifreeze or anything like that.
No, in fact, again, with a boiler tank system, a lot of times they'll have a bypass valve, so you don't have to fill a 6 or 16 gallon tank with antifreeze. With ours, you don't have to have the bypass valve because really the system only holds 1.3 liters of water in the system.
Well, this is a really cool little heater product. This is like something that's going to be very popular with serious RVers in this country.
We are very happy to have it here. It's a great product. Thank you.
Thank you much.
You're welcome.